Richard Southern joins us now for the day's top business news. Richard, like everything these days, travel is quite expensive. However, there is Discount Airline that is going to be adding service to Toronto.
Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Erica. It's a U.S. budget airline, one that's been around since the 80s, and yeah, it's going to start servicing Toronto in the next couple of months. We're talking about Sun Country Airlines. If you've been throughout the States, you may have seen these planes before. Sun Country, come June, will start flying twice a week into Pearson Airport, connecting YYZ to Minneapolis-St. Paul. That's Sun Country's big hub. From there, you can connect on the airline to all sorts of other destinations. Sun Country operates 120 routes, connecting 104 different airports. They go throughout the United States, Mexico, Central America, the Caribbean. They're also going to start going into Montreal. And, you know, like a lot of airlines now are operating, Erica, this ultra low-cost deal where the tickets are really cheap, but you have to watch out because you pay for all the extras. You want to check a bag, you want to carry one on. It's going to be a little extra money, but certainly a budget-friendly way to get away.
Always good to have more options. All right, we always hear about the popularity of non-alcoholic beer, but hard liquor brands are now going all in on alcohol-free options.
It's wild. I mean, you and I have talked about this quite a bit in the last few months. Statistics show Canadians are drinking a lot less, particularly younger Canadians, and they're actually reaching for the non-alcoholic versions of their favorite booze brands or their former favorite booze brands, and companies are cluing into this. Diageo, which is one of the biggest liquor makers in the world, biggest alcohol makers, you know, they make Baileys and Smirnoff vodka, Guinness. They are rolling out all sorts of zero alcohol options, including a non-alcoholic Captain Morgan spiced rum, a non-alcoholic Tanqueray and Gordon's gin. Zero alcohol Guinness has been on the market for a few years, and you know, industry experts say this is a little bit of certainly a hedge on their bets. They're looking at the same research we are. 15% of Canadians 20 and older don't drink at all. I don't even want the alcoholic spiced rum. I don't know if I'd reach for the zero alcohol one personally, Erica.
Again, more options, and especially with the holidays coming up, sometimes there's pressure on people to be drinking, so now there's non-alcoholic brands.
Good
okay.
point, good point.
Speaking of drink brands, a well-known Canadian crooner is turning his focus from microphones to whiskey barrels.
Michael Bublé, he's not going for the zero alcohol. He's coming out with his own whiskey brand, and he's calling it Fraser and Thompson's Whiskey. It's named after the two converging rivers in British Columbia, where Bublé said he spent his summers. It's bottled by Haven Hill Distillery down in Kentucky, and the Bublé whiskey is said to have a sweet fig and blood orange on the nose and a subtle finish of caramel vanilla and a hint of spice. Sells for $41 Canadian. And even though I see you every day, Eric, if I drink too much of this, I'll be saying, I just haven't met you yet.
That was a good attempt, Richard.
That's all I got.
I appreciate that.